So you guys today are going to get the real me. Right on my patio, t-shirt, gym shorts, enjoying the sunshine. Um, One of the things I saw somebody share recently was um, don't ever say that's not my job. And I was raised like that. I have always tried to live that work ethic of like being willing to take on more, jumping in to help, doing whatever you can. And the more I've worked in the corporate world, the more I've realized that that is not always the best attitude. Um, there's two things. One, working in corporate America, there is a significant amount of you need to cover what you're doing. You need to make sure your details are covered. You need to make sure that you know exactly what you're talking about when you jump in. That you're not, um, yeah, you just need to make sure you're doing things in the right fashion when you jump in. It's sometimes helpful, sometimes not. The other side is that there's also an area of boundaries that's really important, and that you don't want to um, let people walk on you. There's one thing in being helpful, but there's also a matter of giving under compulsion, feeling like you have to, feeling like you have to live that work ethic of, never saying no to doing anything. Saying no is actually a really healthy thing. We learn it at a young age. We learn it because it gives us power. And when we're feeling powerless, maybe the problem is we just don't say no enough. So this is something I learned at my last job. I ended up taking on a number of roles: database administrator, SQL developer, programmer, doing the work of engineers, and doing my own job, and getting credit for none of them. Unfortunately, it got to the point where I couldn't even say no because I'd got there, and it was time for me to leave. It put me in a really unhealthy spot. I ended up in the hospital thinking I had a heart attack. But part of my problem was knowing when to say that is not my job. And there's a time for that.